Well, that kind of sucks. We gotta change our little razzle dazzle tomorrow. We gotta figure it out. Yeah, these are the ports. I put them up here. Who cares? Somebody sent me a message. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Somebody sent me a message. I gotta respond to it. Hi, everybody. I'm doing a lot better today than I have been in the past couple of days. Um, hey, twin. Hey, twin. What do you mean, hey, twin? Oh, life with Ryan. Why you steal life with Ryan? I mean, you didn't steal it. I'm okay today. So chemo port didn't actually work out the way it was supposed to, so we're just gonna do the pill form. People may call me liars. Okay. Whatever. Hold on. Hold on. You're so sweet. Sorry. My friend bought me this computer, so. Anyways, isn't the pill form what you wanted anyway? Yes. So the doctor that I spoke to today said that the new pill version that I have is actually, it's the same effects, as the port. So that's what we're going with. Like up the stream, y'all. What's up? Like it up, like it up, like it up. There's 72 people in here and only 11 likes. What's up with that? I mean, 11 likes? 11 and 72? The 72 must be looking loose and want me to say something awful. What ain't gonna come out of my mouth? Thanks, guys. I'm gonna try something to see if it'll piss people off. Give me a second. And I know you're in here watching to see if I do. Okay. Gosh, like, they cannot stand me doing this, right? Oh, she's begging. Da, da, da. I'm doing it to prove a point. To see what they say. Sorry. I just get tickled. I just get tickled to pieces. That is all. Let me turn this down. Down. Okay. I beat you guys to it like in the stream. Oh, you did. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do because I know somebody's going to have a fit about it later. And you guys know what's going to happen too. So, pit. My mother chicken. Hold on. Like, they can't stand it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Pickle Bait is crying to his... I don't watch their stuff. It's trash. I talk about real stuff. Fun stuff. So this is what I'm going to do. And I know it's going to piss her off. Because some people think they are the queen of... Let me tell you, honey, you're not. And your day is coming. Fastly approaching. because there's nothing else you can take from me. So, mm, hmm, trying to see where I go. Aha. Oh. Well, this is a bit weird. Lala, girl, what's up? You been messaging me? Or has that been somebody else messaging me? Like, I don't know. Who is that? Yeah, I've heard that is not very good. Um, but, to be honest, all they really care about is, um, you guys know. And I don't want to get into all that because Lord knows I don't need it. Um, I don't need it to fall back on me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find out, and I don't see how I can do it now. I used to be able to, and it's been forever since I did it. Yeah, high school is over. We're in a grown up world now. Can I give you a song to check out? Yeah, sure. What is it? Tammy, 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 Tammy. I love hearing about music. Why are you this old streaming? Why don't you ask some other people why they're that old streaming? Honey, I'm only 41 years old. I'm doing okay. I had my surgery on it it was rough. I will tell you that. It was a very rough surgery. You look 60. Oh, please get out of here. You're one of the tuna fish people. Go. Um okay, maybe I didn't scroll down fast enough or whatever. She's not old, dog eyes. Yeah, I'm not old. I'm beautiful. What you talking about? Go on get. I got a man and everything, so I don't know what you talking about. Here we are, trying to piss some people off. I do have Instagram, but I'm barely on it. So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, this is gonna piss people off, especially if I get anything. You know who was gonna piss off because she thinks that she gets all of it, right? Um, because they are slow. They're not slowly. They are dying. So that's pinned up at the top. Do what you want. It's just to piss people off. Anyway, I do have Facebook, but the only people that I really allow on Facebook is like a very little family and friends that I have and people, that I know. Pretty much it. So we're still going to try to figure out a way to do it Friday. I don't think we'll be doing it through YouTube now, because you can't sell snakes through YouTube. Um, it was gonna be like a raffle, like a razzle dazzle thing. So we're going to have to figure out another way to do it. So I'm doing okay. Um, like I said, they took a big chunk of my chest um, out on the 11th. Um, when they opened me up, the left breast was green. It had turned gangrene, so I had to take a big chunk of that and a big chunk of that chest. Um, so I have a longer time to heal. Um, I'm still in paramedic school. I'm not gonna cry. No. Go clean the toilet. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. You guys are still the same. Like, whatever. Paintings? No. So where I live currently, which we're moving um in a week and a half, and I'll show you where I was living. I don't give a shit. So here was the beginning of my porch. We're moving, so it doesn't matter anymore. And it went all the way around to there. Um, but we found a new place because people found out where we lived. I know you don't have Twitter anymore. I'll send you a friend request. I do have Twitter. I got my Twitter back. I really did. Yep, yeah, I got it back. Surely did. Shut up, bro. Who's acting up? Who needs to be kicked out? Oh, kick him. Oh, someone else did it. Yep. It's not the same account. It's Life with Jenny 5, I think. And I posted the pictures of the infection. I mean, my God, like, so I had the double mastectomy. You guys remember the day after Easter, right? And there was so much stress and shit going on in my life, and I didn't know if that was the reason for it. But then I went for my post-op with the plastic surgeon, and it was weird to me that I had surgery in April and the post-op was in August. So I went to the post-op and I said, I have an infection. I said, it's red. And you can see in the picture on Twitter that both of them were very infected. And he had looked at me and he said, I cannot treat you no longer for the simple fact that MUSC has stopped taking the insurance that you have. He's like, yes, you do have an infection. You need to go get an appointment with another surgeon. Okay. I came home and I called and I called and I called so many people. I had no antibiotics. I went to the emergency room. They didn't give me any antibiotics. So when I went to, when I when I made an appointment with a new surgeon and I saw him that day, on Monday, matter of fact, he said, hold tight. He's like, you are very infected. Um, he says, let's see if we can get you in the OR today. And I said, okay. And that was Monday. So they didn't have any room, no operating rooms like available through the hospital that he worked through. I sold that house. Good riddance. Anyways, we had talked about it. Like, I knew there was a possibility that I was going to wake up with nothing, but I didn't know it was going to look as bad. He said when he opened me up, because the surgery was supposed to last 4 to 6 hours, when he opened me up, my left side where the expander was, and the expanders weren't even sewn in, and there was a piece missing that they couldn't find, a part of the expander. Um, was green, so it had turned gangrene. Um, so they had to take a big chunk of my chest out, my chest wall out with that. Um, so they took the expanders, they took everything. Painful, very painful. It was very painful. So if you go look on Twitter, you'll see the pictures. And you'll see where they took that big chunk of my chest out. And matter of fact, this, and it's not like any type of TOS. This is what's draining out of me right now from the infection. Um, and if I empty, and I'm going to empty this tonight, and if not much more comes through, they're going to take it. They're going to take the drains out on Friday. I only have 2 instead of 6, like I had last time. Um, so that's a blessing. A lawyer, yes. So it's really bad. It's really horrible in here. It's gonna take 6 weeks to heal from this surgery. I can't lift anything. Well, it's not gonna take 6 weeks to heal. I just won't be able to lift anything for 6 weeks. So that means I can't work. I have a job, but I can't work my job for 6 weeks because I can't lift anything. So, I'm doing everything I can right now. Um, You sound like another uneducated Trump supporter. Well, I actually am a Trump supporter, so go Donald Trump. I mean, why does this have to turn into politics? Yeah, what does politics have to do with any of this? Why did I sell the house? Well, for one, it was falling apart. It could not be fixed. Two, I did not want to live in that area anymore. I did not want to be near those people that used to be my family. And then come to find out, he lives right across the street from me, which is why I'm moving. So I don't want to be anywhere near him. He lives right across the street, like directly across the street. Like, I'm out of here. Is that blood? Is what blood? I didn't see that. Oh, coming out. Yes, that is blood drainage coming out of the infection. Why am I not talking to him? We got into a big falling out a year ago. So, I mean, it is what it is. Does he live opposite you now? He lives across the street from me. Like, from where I live, I can drive to his house right now and be there in like 3 minutes. I know exactly where he lives. You've been rented along and ew. My Twitter, so if you go look, my new Twitter is Life with Jenny 5 or Life with Jen 5. One or the other. Yes, so I am on Medicaid. I'm on Humana. And Humana is the one that MUSC will no longer take anymore. So, but I applied for a new house, an actual house this time, and I got it. And we're moving because we're putting our money together. Um, we're we signed the papers on the 25th of this month. I don't eat very much. I'm on semaglutide, which is the Ozempic. I've lost 25 pounds. Um, and the thing about the place where I'm moving to, I'm not going to show the outside, um, but it's a beautiful kitchen. It is beautiful in there. It's got the balcony that I wanted, and it faces the pond. So I'm excited about that. Um, JC's doing good. We all went with Charlie a few weekends ago. Was it a few weekends ago? 2 weekends ago? Anyways, whatever. Like, my mind's like all blah. We went camping and that was fun. That was really fun. I had a great time. Like, Erica's such a great person. She's so wonderful. Is the divorce actual real? So, what I have heard from a reliable source that they are not getting divorced. Um, they are just moving away from each other. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I don't want to like. I don't want to get in the middle of it. So yeah, me and Charlie are good again. And you know, like, things happen when we were kids. Okay, like, we weren't raised very well. So no, I never heard of a kid behind a camera before. I'm sorry. I'm muted. Can you hear me now? No sound. Hold on. I know what I'm going to do. Um, there we go. There we go. Yes, can hear you now. Okay, sound is back. Okay, good. Yep, thank you. I do not talk. I don't talk to her either. She doesn't. And you know what's a shame is my mother has not one, not two, but four children. Okay, if she wants a vacation and she wants to go spend time with her child, why should her other child? Why should her other son, like, have, like, not want to have anything to do with her because she spent time with her other child? Why would he not want nothing to do with her because she took her other child to surgery? She didn't stay because she had to work, but she dropped me off, but won't talk to her because of that either. But what son does that? I don't think I'll ever understand. It's a shame. Oh, Goat Man, I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. I'm so sorry. Got the wrong person, buddy. Yes, Lala, that is really strange as hell. And you know who is running that man. Shirt off? No, my shirt is not off. Goat Man, yes, it's me. I just don't claim them, okay? Thank you. Sorry. Well, good evening, George. Well, hello, Justin. So I can't do my paintings anymore because the paint didn't get down there on that woman's stuff. It was water, and she had a complete hissy fit. Um, so I'm not doing my paintings anymore. And the ones I did do that I was selling, um, they had gotten destroyed by people that broke into the house. I'm a huge inspiration to you. Oh, that's so sweet. I appreciate that a whole lot. Thank you. Um, to let you guys know, everybody does it. It's not nicotine. But if you don't mind, it helps, and I'm going to have a little bit. Do you mind? Anybody mind? You don't mind. You don't mind. Okay, thank you. It's not nicotine. And the doctor told me today it's legal in South Carolina. Hold on. Ow! Ooh! Ooh! That got my booty cheek. Hold on. Let's do this a little bit. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I'm not a good roller, but I try. So, when I moved in here, I didn't know that this was a non-smoking community, but everybody freaking smokes out here. And I got a warning. And then this girl, if I see her again at night, I'm gonna go after her before I leave because she keeps taking pictures of my dude. Like, why? Like, you want to take a picture or something? Take a picture of me with whooping your ass. Period. The devil's lettuce is not the devil's lettuce, y'all. It helps people feel better. It really does. Devil's lettuce. Come on. Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, that was like my best friend. Like, we watched him all the time. Yeah, buddy. Helps with pain. And YouTube, you can't get me for it because it's legal. It's medication. So, why haven't you met my dude? Because he will not be introduced. Canola oil. Yeah, so those still damage you. Actually, my doctor, I can't say it because I think it's a bit, I'm not racist, but my surgery was on September 11th and my doctor was a Muslim. So there we go. That's all I'm going to say about that. But he was a great doctor. He was amazing. He will be off screen. And tomorrow, y'all met Jess. If y'all were in the streams at all today at her house. Tomorrow we're going to be making banana bread. On her she can't go live, so I think we're just going to do a video because I don't think she can go live until 500 subscribers, right? Hey, Caitlin, if we don't mention that name on this channel, you'll get timed out. It's your first warning, and if you mention it again, you get removed from the channel. Okay? Thank you. Oh, it's 190 subs. Oh, it's 1,000 subs and then you can go live? Holy crap. Well, y'all, I put my Cash App up there to piss her off. But, I don't know. Yeah, I pinned my Cash App to piss her off. Because if I get money, it pisses her off. Because she thinks she's the only one allowed to get it. Lieutenant Dan, what up? What up, what up, what up? OnlyFans? Now, how am I supposed to do OnlyFans now? I ain't got no tatas. Come on. What you say? Rip people that was in 9/11? Oh yeah, rest in peace for people that was in 9/11. Yes, of course. I was asleep by the time the second plane hit. I was out. Why? She is the biggest e-beggar and scammer. You're right, she is. She is the biggest e-beggar and scammer. Yeah, you deserve support from your people. I do, but I mean, I'm not saying I deserve it, but it would be nice. Because, you know, I can't work right now. I can't work. School, I'm in virtual classes right now. Thursday, we go into our in-person paramedic class. So asleep. I was in surgery. You're going to the hospital. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. They said you can't even do anything like Lyft or Uber. Who says that? I'll finish my paramedic in February. And I've already got a job when I'm finished. I don't get disability. I tried, they won't give it to me. But Johnny gets disability. How about that? I got a letter. He gets disability. Okay, I'll rephrase. If people that enjoy you want to support you, it's their right. She pocket watches too much. She does. Thank you so much, Logan. So I've been doing, we've been doing our virtual classes and our tests and stuff. And Thursday, the day I had my surgery, that morning I did my test and I got 100. Is what, Pink? You really need to confront him about where his channel is going. Yeah, no, I'm good. He thinks that it's okay, and he's not okay. He's so not. Am I dying? The doctor said it's a possibility, but we're not getting into that. Everybody dies, right? So, I mean, we'll see. Where are you going to school for? My paramedic. So I am an EMT. I am also an advanced EMT. I had to redo that to get into the paramedic class, and it's only 24 weeks. So it's a fast-paced class, and I'll be done in February. Yeah, like, I mean, yes, we're all dying. Like, the moment you're born, you die. You know what? What can you say? There's nothing you can do about it. You can't run from it. What's Bryson saying? I can't see. Yes, so apparently he got his check six months ago, and because I had moved, the letter came to my new place, and guess who the person is that controls his money? It's not Johnny. Hmm. She's the payee. EMTs need a heavy pay. They do. EMTs, they really do a lot. They really do. But me, when I finish my paramedic, I'll be making $80 to $85,000 a year. Yes, T. Thank you. I'm not gonna call stank, stunk, skunk, skank, none of that. It's just tea. What is my favorite show? So honestly, I don't really have one, but what I do like watching a lot, you know those people, like those guys on YouTube that go and find these people in their missing cars that have been missing for years, decades, or even months or weeks? I like watching that show. Adam, don't say that name or you're out of here. Got a problem? Keep walking. Aw, Nick, I love you too. Was that video real when Grandpa dumped the toys on your head? No. All those videos back in the day were staged. Come on, guys. Well, when I was in nursing school, I did I freeze? Oh wait, no, I didn't. That's just my computer. When I was in nursing school and I was going through chemo, like towards the end there, um, they would not let me go to my clinicals. And when I was working at Trident Hospital, it put a bad taste in my mouth. So I talked to a really good friend of mine who is now chief. And when I'm done, I'll be working with him. And the show In the Heat of the Night, like the old one, yeah, it's funny as a kid watching it all seems so real, so strange how we view things the older we get. Yeah, yeah. It was all fake from the beginning, guys. If you couldn't say that, you were kind of blind. Money's the root of all evil, so. Yes, we don't speak of KBAC on this channel. But I want to try to piss her off by getting a little something in the Cash App. The trailer park days, I can't say because, to be honest, I wasn't a good person back then. I was on drugs and I was an alcoholic. But we did steal Dad's bipolar medication and he'd go crazy. So, yeah, that was real. So Anakin is with Joshua because I can't take care of him right now because I'm really sick. Home health comes in here and I have to still go to school. Coco. So the people who gave me Coco, she's with them. She's living with them right now until James comes. James comes in December to visit for Christmas, and then Coco goes back with him. How's Buster? She stole Buster from me when I was in the hospital. I never got him back. And I'm not going to fight for him back because actually he looks to be doing pretty well. Jacob's doing good. He calls me a lot on the regularly now. He is now certified in boat safety. Um, he went with an army recruiter last week, and Jacob drove the boat. It was him and the army recruiter. He drove the boat, and um, they know it's hard for him to get the actual GED or high school diploma. So they are working with him with Penn Foster, and he'll be able to enlist. Yeah, she stole my dog, and she destroyed my house, and destroyed all my paintings. But it's okay. I don't think about it anymore. Like, that's the first time I thought about it. I live in Laura, South Carolina, not too far from you guys. Hope you're doing okay, Jen. Hey, I'm hanging in there. Yeah, Cassie, that's pretty wild. But, it is what it is. Um, Jacob comes home. How's Jonathan doing? So, Jonathan is not allowed to talk to me. I did speak to him on a 3-way call, and I cried. It was before I had my surgery, and he called me and he told me he hoped that it would go okay, and he told me he loved me, and he said, "Mom, to be honest, I've been told that I'm not allowed to talk to you, so he's not allowed to talk to me." Am I tired? I am. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep because Jonathan lives with T. Um, so I just told you, Tara, Johnny's not allowed to talk to me. He was told he's not allowed to. But I did speak to him on a 3-way call. Am I working now? I was up to a few weeks ago. But because the surgery was so crazy, I'm not allowed. Um, for 6 weeks, I can't lift anything over than 5 pounds. I see my doctor on Friday, and then I have to ride out to Paris Island to go give Jacob things that he needs. Why couldn't you keep Grandpa's house? It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel like home. I was getting harassed. People were putting my address and stuff on Craigslist and said there was a refrigerator right inside. Go in and get it. That the door was unlocked. So I really had to get out of there. Johnny was having a good life with his girl until he had to throw it all away to live. Well, he was, but he attacked his girlfriend's father. So, you know. James is doing great. Um, it, his Jimmy's father's wife, her family has really taken James in, and they wrote on their Facebook the other day and said, "We would like to wish our grandson James a happy 17th birthday." So that warmed my heart. Yes, Jacob's at Paris Island. James has a job, and James is also doing school as well. I don't talk to Kim either. I do not. Release the Epstein files? I'm sorry, I can't. I don't have those. We just said Jacob's in Paris Island. You guys are asking the same questions over and over. Thanks, Christian. JC and Johnny, you're right. They've had a rough patch. Same with James and Jacob. But at least James and Jacob are working more harder than ever. They are. Josh tries. But I found out that the reason why he can't is because he's got something on his record. so it's harder for him. Today I feel a little bit better. I have my moments where I cry, like in the grocery store. So like, if you see, like right now, like there is absolutely nothing, no cleavage, nothing. Like it's all gone. Every bit of it. Um, the expanders, like they were doing wonderful, like until they got infected, and the doctor didn't do it. Anyways, long story. Which is a malpractice suit, and we're looking into it. And you said you'd pay your rent here for a year. Will they refund you since you're moving, or do you lose that? I don't know. That's something I gotta talk to them about tomorrow. Um, my brother lives right across the street, and I've got police reports on him, and he's told people where I live, and people has come to my new place, and I feel um, uncomfortable. I feel like I'm in danger, and I've already made police reports, especially since he already has a police report for domestic violence, but not against me, but against other people. That'd be a way to get out of it. You forgot I had cancer. Well, I was doing really good, and apparently they didn't get it all. So, it's okay. I'm okay. Either way, it turns out I'm gonna be okay. My father, like I said, I'm not gonna call him my father, but AGP never set boundaries. Will I get a cancer tattoo eventually? Yes. Well, thank you, George. I appreciate that. Did he actually? I don't really want to talk about this with them. This. My stream is not about them. My stream is about me and my life. I do not want to talk about them. Ask them. I don't know. I wasn't there. Bryson, I do not. I'm sorry. I don't. George, my number's been changed. Sorry. How come? I don't want to get into that. That's personal. Daniel, you mention it again, you're going to get timed out. And if you mention it again after that, you're gone. We're doing the chemo, but it's a new regimen. I see that. Yes, but okay. I'm gonna say yes, but you see, you are the only one in your family that we can get a straight answer from because you are real. You don't hide anything. Okay. Like I don't know what's going on with them. I really don't. So Coco did have puppies. A friend of mine actually took all of them except for one that I kept. And at first, her name was Leia. And then my friend moved in and he named her Fievel. And then we watched the Gremlins, and now her name is Mogwai. Tutor. I did, and I did it as a joke, and I told my brother, well, not my brother, but I told M that I did. Michael that I did, and that's what the whole fight was about. How about that? Politics. I mean, I do. I'm more straightforward than the rest of them, yes, because I don't lie and I don't clickbait. Like when you guys didn't believe that I had cancer, I showed you the documentation. You guys didn't believe that I had a chemo port. I showed you that I had a chemo port. You guys didn't believe that I had my breast removed the first time. I showed you that I had my breast removed the first time. And if you look on Twitter, you'll see that they've been removed again, and the chunk of my chest is missing. I am a firm believer in karma, but what those two have said about me, um, when they said that I deserved it because of karma, I did not. This pain that I'm in, I did not deserve whatsoever. Hi, Jennifer. Very nice to meet you. What do you like better, waffles or pancakes? Also, do you like pineapple on pizza? I love pineapple on pizza, and if you don't, get the hell out of my stream. Just kidding, don't get out. And I like waffles better than pancakes. Blueberry waffles. Yeah, no one deserves what happened to me. Red Man, that was actually real. It was some, so I went through horrible things in my life. Um, being molested, being raped, being beaten. So he was my imaginary protector. Yes, that was real. No, I don't think Dad would be mad at Michael. Dad would be right in the middle of it. And I know that for a fact. You know why? Because Michael had all the money. That's why. I know he's gone downhill, and he's supposed to be on that Ozempic stuff, right? Like the Ozempic or some glutide or whatever, and he's still eating all that junk food. Like, I've been on that medication for 2 months, and I've lost 25 pounds. So, I mean, he may have been imaginary. I don't know. I was really young. But also, when I was a kid, like, I did see people in the graveyard. Um, and my aunt never took me back. So, um, okay, so I'm paying $375 a month for mine. That's because I get it from an actual doctor's office here. But if you go through him's or hers, it might be cheaper. Yes, we fell out because of politics, not because of cancer. Wow. And I did send the kids presents for, I sent Michael a birthday present. And it got thrown in the garbage. It was a nice present, and it had a $75 gift card in it. And it was also a little monster truck. And I had given Mia a baby doll with a $50 gift card, and I heard that they threw it in the garbage. So, even the money. So, any negative things from taking the Ozempic semaglutide? I just don't eat that much. And when I do, I get sick. I don't know if that's because of the chemo. I mean, it could be because of the chemo as well. But yeah, that's the only thing that happens. Well, they also told the kids that I had passed on. And I hope that one day, when they get older, they will see that I'm still here. And I still have their pictures hung up on my wall in my house right now. I miss those kids. I miss those babies so much. But they think that I have passed on. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah, that's what was said at the birthday party that they had recently. Yeah, and I was told about it. So I just, as much as those kids loved me, especially Mia, that little girl loved Aunt Jenny. I'm a good liar. Locale sweepers. Hey Tina, get out of here. Bye bye. Bye Tina. Thanks. We know that's her. You know that she puts them all up to it. I know how she talks. That's her. Chris, were you not following? They don't talk because they had a falling out a year ago. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Scares you? How can that woman scare you? How could you let that woman scare you by the way she yells? Please. Don't be afraid of that woman. I know I'm not. Thank you. Take your denture out? I can't. Who's a laughing stock? T? Yeah. I will give that to her. She is really good with the kids. I will give her that. She loves those kids. I will give her that much. And she did take care of Buster. So, after she stole him from us. I would walk right up to her, like, yo, what up? Seriously. Yeah, it is really sad. But you know what? That's life. Tina does have a soft side, but you have to watch that too. Like, I thought we were friends. I thought that, we had um, apologized about everything we did to each other. But she had a different ultimate. She had different stuff in the back of her head. So, you know, you have a problem. I'm not interested, and I'm here to have a good time with you. Have a beautiful night. Kisses to you. Okay. You too. Manipulative. That's right. Yep, manipulative. Very much. Who is DM with the eyeballs? Tell me who you are. Don't come in here with the eyeballs. Who are you? There's only one person that I know that used to come in with eyeballs. And with the eyeballs, is that you? Who I think you are? But If I am scared of one person, that dude is who I'm scared of. And you guys know who I'm talking about. I will not mess with that man. Will not. That's one person that I'm afraid of. That I will not fuck with. You guys know. That's right, bruh. That's the one. I will not mention the name. I'm terrified of that dude. I will not fuck with him. Nope. Explain the situation with Johnny. Like, what situation? Like, what do you want to know? Like, why he's not here? Now that's racist, Adam. Stop. I don't watch Michael's videos, but I mean, he still very well could be. But I don't know. I don't watch him. I do have a roommate. I have a different roommate. Okay, so why is he living at Tina's? Okay, yes, I will absolutely talk about that. So, hold on. It's not really racist to say, well, okay, all right. Well, I'm just not going to get into that because, I'm not going to. I'm not going to poke the bear, as you shall say. Okay? Um so why Johnny wasn't with me. So the boys were still with me when Johnny got in trouble. And that's when me and Tina started talking, was to bring Johnny home because he was in jail. Um, and he couldn't stay with me because the boys were on probation. Probation officer said because of what he was charged for, he cannot stay. Um, and he would have had rather, he wanted to stay with Tina, and that was okay. That was totally fine with me. Um, and then by that time, everything just got bad, and I can't trust him here with me. But, like I said, I did talk to him on the phone before my surgery, a 3-way call. He told me he loved me, and he was told that he's not allowed to talk to me, but that he wished that the surgery went well. And it was really good to hear his voice because I missed him. But I hear that he's not doing good. So, oh wow, I caught you online. This is cool. New suburb. Well, what's up? I don't like to use the word hate. Strongly dislike. How come he's not doing good? I hear that they treat him like a slave. And I hear that from people that live over there. Well, good night, Jack. Thank you. Jen, someone put me in a timeout just for asking a question. I didn't know I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. Johnny looks good. Like I said, I've only spoken to him on the phone. I haven't seen what he looks like because I don't watch their stuff. Michael has always treated the kids like slaves. Always. And the thing with the pizza thing with me, you know, at his house, he had me spread pizza all over his house. And I didn't want to do that. Like, there's a lot of things he had me do that I didn't want to do. And you can see it in my face that I was tired of it. I didn't want to do it no more. Does Tina smoke weed? No, she doesn't. She'd rather do the pills. Johnny smokes weed though. Dislikes a better word. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, it was probably about how much you were asking. Yeah, because we asked not to spam questions about them. Here and there is fine, but not spamming it. And and see, I can't come up with content. I just, you know, do things. I don't know what kind of I can't write scripts. I can't prank. I can't. Jen, do you smoke? Yeah, I was just smoking weed, and I'm about to smoke a cigarette too. So yes, I have cancer. I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Who cares? I don't smoke that often, so. And the doctor told me the way to come off of cigarettes was to get a vape, start it out low, where it still has nicotine in it, and that way I won't go completely bonkers. Does weed help with your side effects from chemo? It does. Chat wants an outfit of the day. I'm sorry, I don't have an outfit of the day. Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, there's times where I say I don't got this, and I cry. Um, just curious. I didn't know with chemo if you use it. Well, see, it's not, weed is not legalized here. What is legalized here is the THC pills. Um, that is legalized, but not the weed. No. Johnny will be 21 on the 24th. 24th or 28th. Any girls on here now? Why are you asking about girls, bruh? What doesn't make sense? The THC pills are what they give you with chemo. Um, they can give you that, but as far as the weed, they don't. No, Sawyer, I do not. Jenna's the only girl we need. What up? Yes, the THC pills. Look them up. They're a real thing. I know you're not calling me a liar, but they're a real thing. And then tomorrow, what happened to JC? He lives with my mom. I just saw that. Actually, I haven't written a book, but I am on my 6th lyric book. That could be a movie. Stop talking about me passing away. I'm not going to pass away anytime soon. You can get THC gummies sent to you, but I can't smoke weed no more after next week because we do our drug test for our paramedic classes. But I know a way to pass that. How tall is Johnny? I don't know, guys. I haven't seen him in a year. I really don't. I've actually made quite a few songs, actually. They're just not published. Yeah. Johnny's like 6'1". Why are you scared of Michael? I've been scared of Michael Myers since I was a kid. Like, it is childhood trauma. Like, I was like 4 years old, 4 or 5, and my mom made us sit there and watch this movie. And if we didn't watch it, she'd hit us in the back of the head with a fucking frying pan. um, they don't. So the THC pills you can get from the doctor, but the doctor will not write you a script for weed. It's not that legal here yet. Yep. Mom would pour water on the TV. Sure would. That's back with the old Trident Baptist church days. I don't like the 2018 Halloween reboot. I like the originals. Like, I'm terrified of Michael Myers, but I'll watch the movie. I don't talk to Kim, no. I've been super busy to come in your streams lately. I've been doing my own thing on TikTok. Hope all is well. Well, hello. I have been addicted to whatnot. And like, I want to know, like, where, yeah, I talked to my mom. Where do they get these pallets to do these things? If someone's smoking pot, I can smell it. Smoke, smoke, pass. Me and Kim, we stopped talking after she left. After Aunt Debbie died, like after the funeral, we didn't talk again. So, and that was before any fight happened. Dude, don't get me started on that South Carolina Vanderbilt game. But let me tell you something. Has Clemson won a game? Has Clemson won a game yet this year? I think not. Pass. Who's Karen? Karen would be next door. She's a bitch. I'm Commanders. Look up canola oil in Genesis since you want to argue. God made every herb to help and heal us. Get a clue. What Lala said. Yeah, girl. Yeet. Okay, so I'm going to say right now there's 249 people in here and there's only 158 likes. Why is there only 158 likes? Now there's 237 people. Yeah, but I'm calling you out and you're leaving. So that like bar said better keep going on or else I know you're just a looky-loos. Was the pool staged? Yes, that was absolutely staged. If you ask, I'm going to tell you whether it's true or not. Yeah, let's like it up. Like it up. Oh, I'm so sorry your dog passed away. Oh, and I still have my Cash App pinned. I'm trying to piss her off tonight. Any Cash App I get, I'm going to announce it and it'll piss her off. I don't even care if it's $1. She'll be pissed. Was The Walking Dead staged? I don't know. I wasn't there for that one. I don't paint anymore, no. So I have heard that they are not getting divorced. I just heard that they moved their separate ways, but they're not getting divorced. I know they were. Those are those actual gunshots? Like, this is a nice fucking neighborhood. Why would there be gunshots? Kayla, what do you need to talk about? I mean, you could tell me here. We're all family. Yeah, it did sound like fireworks. Yeah, I live right beside Publix. So I can walk to Publix anytime I want to. But they're Food's expensive. Nah, there wouldn't be guns out here in this area. It's too bougie. The tent in the backyard, that was staged. Yep. Nobody's separating. Oh, you've had a crush on me? Oh, wow. Well, thank you. My favorite holiday is Halloween. And do not say that Halloween is not a holiday because it's a holiday. Thank you. Night bat, yes, he was. He was very abusive. There was a time we were living here in Charleston, and I think I was 7, and I was jumping on the bed. We were all jumping on the bed, and I said, "Come on, guys, let's jump." And my dad grabbed me by my hair. I was like 7 years old, and he stomped on my little chest. Yes, Dad was very abusive. Dad was abusive to me and Charlie, not to Kimberly and Michael. And I think that's why me and Charlie were the most fucked up ones. But we also got our lives back on track. At this point, I don't think anything on there is real content. It's not. It's really not. You know, the very first one was real. The very first Angry Grandpa one, when he come to my house, it got upset about the Christmas tree. That was real. And then when he saw how much he made off that video, all my dad saw was money signs. And Bridget wasn't in the picture then. It was me, John, and Michael. We started that. We started the empire. But it is what it is. Was the dream car staged? Yep. Sure was. But I don't want to keep saying things were staged. I mean, some of you believe it's real. I'll let you believe it's real. Okay, I'm not going to be Debbie Downer. Y'all just believe what you want. Or the trail was just, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Did I ever question Bridget's age? No, I never did. Cyber, no, I'm not. I will never be in another video of his again. I will never talk to him again in my life. And I will put my hand on the Bible to that. He has hurt me so bad. To the point where I don't even want to know him. Why? Look at what he says about me. Look at the things he said about me. His sister that has cancer, who's had cancer for 2 years. Look at the things he says about her. Who's having a horrible time and who just had another major surgery like Tuesday. I don't want to be in contact with him ever again. Charlie can be forgotten. No, Charlie cannot be forgotten. I talk to Charlie. I talk to Charlie just about every day. Me and Charlie are on good terms, and I'd like to keep it that way. You know, and if he goes back to Michael, will I be upset? Yeah, I'll probably be upset, but I'm not going to start any drama. That's his choice. Would I tell him anything anymore? No, I wouldn't. Because I'd be afraid. No, I don't talk to Lauren. Charlie's doing really good. Adam, yes, he did. Absolutely 100%. 100%. And I ruined my brother's life. And I live with that every day. But we have forgiven each other. So it's all in the past. And we're not going to talk about it. I agree with you beyond walking life 100%. I stand with Mike. She should. No, never, Jethro. Goodbye. You can leave, Jethro. That will never happen. You can leave now before I kick you out of here. How about that? Myself. Thank you. Now I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I smoked my doobie. Now I'm going to smoke a cigarette. Yeah, bye. Because I will never talk to him again. So, goodbye. Will the kids ever come back living with me? I'm a little leery on Jacob. I'm a little worried about that. Because Tina can get into his head. James, he doesn't want to. I mean, he wants to come and visit. He doesn't want to live here no more. He has a wonderful life where he's at. No, Charlie never slapped Bridget. I know what happened. I was told what happened. But I'm not going to get into that. I still talk to my mom, and because my mother took me to my surgery, she didn't stay. But because she took me to my surgery on the 11th, my brother quit talking to her. And now he's threatening to take her house away and the car. Who does that? Because she not only has 2 children, she's got 4. You can't repair a relationship after it's been ruined. Someone who's unstable at this point. I agree, he is unstable. Like, I can walk to his house right now. I can really walk to his house. And I wouldn't knock on his door. Well, maybe I would. Happy Halloween, bitch. But I can see his house from over here. Well, Mikey and Mia believe I'm dead. Until Michael changes and gets rid of one person that should not be in his life, that's the only way I will talk to him. Was the video of you and Cindy at Thanksgiving real? What video? What video? Jog my memory. No, I live somewhere else and I'm moving, and we sign on our new place on the 25th. Tina was never a real friend to anybody. Yes, they told the kids I was dead, that I was deceased. I'm not going to say a name. Oh, no, that was staged. Definitely. And Cindy ain't gonna yell at me. She would never. She would never talk to me like that. Tell you that right now. She is not the new AGP. Told you to cut the crap or she was going to fight you. Yeah, no, that was staged. My kids, so Jacob's in Paris Island. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So Jacob lied to the judge at first, because Jacob and Tina had went to the school and told the school that I abandoned them when I was still in the hospital, um, with the surgery. I was still at the hospital. The cops called me the next day after I got out. I was put in handcuffs, about to go to jail for abandonment. The boys ended up staying with my mom. And when we were in court, the judge asked Jacob about all of that, and the judge said, "Jacob, did anybody make you lie?" And Jacob didn't say anything, and then he looked up and he said, "Yes." He goes, "I was told to say those things. My mother did not do that." And tears instantly came out of his eyes, and I started crying. And DSS looked and said, "Okay, our case is dismissed," and walked out. So the judge looked at him and said, "You are going to juvie." And then we came back to court a month later because he spent a month in Union County up in juvie. Then we came back to court and the judge said, "You are too good of a boy, too good of a young man to be locked up. I'm sending you to Paris Island." So that's where he is, and he comes home in December. Do I like Cindy? I do like Cindy. But she came at me pretty hard when it had nothing to do with her because she believed Tina's words, and I can't believe she believed Tina. She came at me, and I came right back at her. So there that went. How spoiled was Michael when he was a child? Michael got everything he wanted. Bridget has no soul. That's why she laughs about everything. She doesn't care. I do believe that YouTube has ruined our lives. Yes, I do believe that. And it's not really YouTube that ruined it. It's the money. It's the money that ruined it. Money is the greed of all evil. Why do you think T gets mad every time someone sends me a Cash App or a Venmo or something like that? She gets pissed. It was the money. Yes, the story about me and Bridget and her giving me the bloody nose was true. I was drunk and I was on drugs. That's back in the day when I was not a very good person. And I went after Michael with a chair because Michael threatened me, and then Bridget beat the hell out of me. Yes, that's true. What NFL team do you like, Jen? The Commanders. Redskins. All the way. Charlie and Doug were the worst over money. I don't think Doug maybe, Charlie no. You're not on the wealthy side. I'm not on the wealthy side, but I live comfortably. No, they did not get divorced. Look it up. They're not divorced. They're not getting divorced. I can't fight. I'm too sick to fight. But if I have to, I would. I don't like to fight. I don't like the Dallas Cowboys. Eh. Miami Dolphins. Okay, okay. How about Alabama getting their ass kicked by a non-ranked team? How about that? That surprised the hell out of me. Hey, 22, what's up? If everything went away, what do you want to be remembered for? What do I want to be remembered for? Being the good person that I was. How I always helped people when they needed help. Like Michael. For instance, every colonoscopy. Who was there? Who took him? Me. I took him to every doctor's appointment. I took him to every colonoscopy. I took him to everywhere he needed to go. Um, in the middle of the night, like when they had their kids and they needed diapers or food, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I was there. But when it came to me, who was there? Nobody. One person was there. And that person, sadly is not in my life because um, he didn't want to be involved in the drama. So he's not in my life. Nope, I don't talk to McJugger Nuggets anymore. I don't have a problem with McJugger Nuggets. I just don't. I don't have a problem with him. I just don't talk to him. I don't have a problem with Cindy's Jimmy either. Like he's a really good guy. I know the kids love me, but they think I'm dead. So, did McJuggernuggets and Michael fight for real? Not like a fist fight, but they did get into an argument and didn't talk for years over some type of currency or something. And Michael put in like almost all of his money that Jesse told him to put it into, and Michael lost it all and quit talking to Jesse over it. Charlie put AGP through hell. I can't forgive him. Actually, no, he didn't. Charlie helped Dad. You're hearing stories from people who weren't even there. I wasn't there half the time. I mean, I know some things, but I don't know a lot of things. But I do know some things that were not real. When was this? Oh gosh, this was right after Dad died. I want to say probably a year after Dad died. Was Charlie and Michael fight real when he got carried out of the stretcher? No. No. Charlie was carried out of the stretcher because he was on drugs, not because they were fighting. Charlie's doing wonderful. Me and Jess, my friend Jess, she's known the whole family for 19 years, and she said she would even love to see Charlie again because he has done a 180, and we're all proud of Charlie. Really, I really am. And when we went camping with them a few weekends ago, it was me, Charlie, JC, and Erica, and we were on the beach, and we were just looking up at the stars. It was just us. And all of us saw the same shooting star, and that was a magical moment. And what kind of sibling can say that they saw a magical moment like that? It was wonderful. It was a wonderful moment. You had a crush on Charlie a long time ago? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you could tell Erica that because she don't give a shit. Erica is amazing. She is the most sweetest woman. I love her to death. Yeah, Charlie has a YouTube channel. It's Travels Together. Here soon, once I get better, I'm going to drive up there, and we're going to go camping. That's going to be fun. You just subscribed to me? Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, he makes us all look like a horrible family on camera, but I'm actually real nice. But you don't have to keep saying it over and over. I saw it. I did have a rough life. Me and Charlie, I think we had it the roughest, to be 100% honest. And that's why we became the way we, that's why we turned out the way we did. I sold Grandpa's house, and they are actually rebuilding it. I know Johnny wants out, but he can't come here. You know, a lot of people said some hurtful things about Charlie and Erica. They will forgive you. Trust me. They are very forgiving people. Michael didn't get anything at a Grandpa's house. The birthday party of his little Michael's birthday party. You are very beautiful, but what? You don't smile. Johnny has a disability. He cannot work. That's why he's on disability. Will I ever do a live with Charlie? When we get up together, if he wants to, yeah, yeah. If he wants to, we'll definitely do that. There was no money in Grandpa's house. Jen, curious, not trying to start something, but how come you stuck with Mike if he lied about Charlie? Look at this. Money. At that time, Michael held everything over our heads. Michael will not talk to her because she went camping with me and Charlie and JC, and also because she took me to my surgery. No, me and Doug never dated. That's disgusting. He always stunk. No, there was no money in the walls. Oh man, I gotta stop. I spend so much money on the Whatnot app. Why are you judging them? Why are they judging me? Ask that question yourself. Thank you. Is there a section 8 there where Johnny could get on that to afford a place to live? Um, there is. Someone just has to take him there. Because of that attitude, answered yourself. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you. You can leave. Goodbye. Bye bye. Have a good night. God bless you. Bless your heart, as we say in the South, if you know what that means. That means you better run. I'll beat cancer. I'll be all right. I beat it the first time. Johnny has social anxiety, and he also has autism. Right, they're not judgments anymore. They are cold, hard facts about what they have done. Okay, look, Raggle Fraggle, like, you are one of the Kool-Aid drinkers, so goodbye. You gone. God, that person got on my nerves. They must not really know. They must not really know. Let's see. Ooh, I got $20 in Cash App. Ooh, does that piss you off? Yeah, every time I get like $5, $10 or whatever, she's like, why is she getting all this money? Blah, 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 blah. She's faking for money. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Johnny's not going to get out of that situation. He's comfortable. See, here's where he's wrong. Because if you were faking it for views, you would be saying questions like, make it make sense. Who cares? It's your money. You do you. Yeah, like if people give me money, who cares? Just because I'm entertaining. I'm sorry that they don't get that much money anymore. What blonde chick? I don't know what girl Josh is talking to now, or do you say who'd you say JC? I don't know. I mean, JC talks to so many different. Hold on. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, because I gave all my things away. Like after I had my double mastectomy, I didn't give it to the Susan G. Komen people because I knew it wouldn't go to the right place. So there's like groups and stuff I'm on, like for breast cancer groups, and I gave stuff that I didn't need. I mean, stuff that I didn't even use. I gave it to people who could use them. And now that I had to turn around and have the whole thing again, now I'm out, and there's people that want to help me, and I think it's very nice. So, like the community where I live, they are very awesome. I checked only have one front closure and it's a large, but to be truthful, it's pretty worn. Oh, that was somebody. She said I did 750cc expanders. Mine were 580. I'm gonna say I understand. Thank you, though. Thank you for thinking of me. This is a wonderful community out here. They're all wonderful. What is your favorite classic vehicle? Mine is the Dodge Charger. I don't have one. Doug was not as bad as Michael and Bridget was making him out to be. I don't talk to Kim. Have I ever done acid? No. You said there was gangrene. Yes. And if you look at the pictures on Twitter, you'll see where the big chunk of the chest is gone, because it was green in there. The infection was so bad they had to dig and cut a lot of my chest. From what Cindy says, Doug was a bad dad. It says, Jen, don't pay attention to haters. I'm not. My Twitter, I just got back on it today. I think it's, sorry, the medication. Is it Life with Jen 5 or Life with Jenny 5? Are there any black folks in the community like me? Actually, I don't know. I don't pay attention to color. You know me. I don't talk to her. I don't talk to my sister. I don't talk to my family. Only person I talk to here and there is my mom. And I changed my last name. And I talk to like my mom's side of the family all the time. So I still have them as a family. Bridget said that he had an early sign of dementia, like she had gotten his brain like biopsied and shit, or I never saw the paperwork for it, so I can't say if it's true or not. Life with Jenny 5. Okay, so yeah, the Twitter is Life with Jenny 5. And you'll see the pictures, like you'll see from the first picture is where I went to see the surgeon that did the surgery, the like with the oncologist. And when I went to see him and I showed him the infection, and he said he wasn't good, he couldn't take care of me. That was clearly an infection, as you can see. 2.5 weeks later, it got worse. You think if Bridget wasn't in Michael's life, he wouldn't be the way that he is? I think Michael is the way that he is because that's the way he wants to be. Well, the doctor very well may get sued. I am speaking to an attorney tomorrow. And she has been in service for 45 years, and it's a woman. So a woman lawyer, malpractice lawyer, will have more sympathy. I'm smart. Yeah, Charlie Kirk, that really got me. Because me and my friend, like, we watched him all the time, and he always made us laugh. And that payout is going to be crazy. Congrats. If it happens. If it happens. Like, I've got all the medical documentation of saying that it was an infection and he never fixed it. So, I don't talk to Kimberly. My aunt that lives next to my sister won't even talk to me. So, it is what it is. I don't have Buster. T has Buster. That 911 call broke my heart. Really did. No, I don't think Grandpa was the tipping point for Michael. No, I don't think so. He was gone before that. Because I'm going to tell you, when Dad was alive, Dad was really sick. He had just come home from chemo because he had melanoma and he was doing chemo and he wasn't feeling well. And Lauren won't admit to this, but do you guys remember the pumpkin prank where it went all over all over in the dining room and it was all over everywhere? Dad was sick. And Michael yelled at Dad, said, if you don't do this video, I will take everything away from you. True story. Yep. That's sad. Michael was all about money. He still is. And they can't get in touch with us now because they don't have our phone numbers, so they can't fuck with us. So, oops. And my last name has changed, so they're not going to know where I moved to. So, not just money, food. Yeah, that too. I don't think Michael's a psychopath. Michael's actually but Michael's actually pretty freaking smart. I will give him that. He's smart. Jenny, I really appreciate how real you are and your vlogs, your streams are. And I love how it's just you chatting with us. That's all I want to do is chat. I don't want drama. I don't want to do stupid skits. You know, I want to do videos where I cook for you guys. Because you guys want the cooking. You guys want, you know, I'm not going to do the Aunt Grandpa's pot roast anymore because I can't eat it no more. But tomorrow morning I'm going to my friend Jess's house and we're going to make homemade banana bread. We're going to clean the snakes. We're going to go talk to the lawyer. Yeah, we're gonna make a day of it. It depends on how I feel tomorrow, because some days I feel bad, some days I feel good. It just depends on how the chemo makes me feel. Be honest, how was Grandpa off camera? He was so nice and full of laughter. Quiet. He stayed in his room most of the time. The favorite dish that my dad made, it wasn't his pot roast. It was like the home cooked meal, like his mashed potatoes, like the sides and the ham. Because I really didn't eat the chicken because it was all on a bone. But his smothered hamburger steak, that was amazing. Hmm. But I can't have that kind of food, so no, I did not shave my head because I was sad. I was made to shave my head, and I didn't even get paid. How about that? Good night, Dead Zone. See you tomorrow, bud. Oh, I'm sorry that you miss him. You'll see him one day. What was AGP's mom like? Oh, she was a big bitch. Ooh, she was mean. But when she died, I was right there. She wanted me there. So, how about that? What was staged? What? That was staged? What were you talking about? What did I say? Repeat it. My birthday, November 6th. One favor, please. Show us how to make his chicken and rice. I could do that. It's really simple. I could do that. I was so proud of myself. I made my very own chicken pot pie from scratch. But it tasted, I had put too much thyme in it, but it was really good. Oh, excuse me. It was good. So me and my friend Jess, we're gonna make chili one of these nights. Banana breads. Me and Jess are gonna try to make banana bread tomorrow. But you guys have got to subscribe to her. Let me go, because I guess I'm not gonna get any Cash App, so Tina's not gonna get pissed off tonight. Oh well, I tried. Um, let me go to her. You guys have got to subscribe to her because I'm going to be at her house tomorrow. Um, and we will be on her channel. It's called Serpent Queen. I've got to find it though. Like, I don't know where the heck it went. There's that. Is that hers? Yes, that is hers. Oh, okay, I see what we did. All right, so boom, copy link, boom, your channel, boom, like I said, little Chatty Poo. So she'll be getting up in a couple of hours with her husband. So, and she's gonna look at her YouTube. So let's make her happy when she wakes up. Go subscribe to her. Forget my Cash App. I got money. I was just trying to piss people off. Tina, Michael, she's let Michael cloud her mind. No, she has clouded Michael's mind. Yep, my birthday is November 6th. Sure is. I will go live more often when I feel better. For the last time, I do not talk to Kim or Michael. Kim or Lauren, sorry. I did not try out for a host for the locale job. That was a thing that they told me to do. You have the same birthday? Well, happy birthday. Early birthday. Our birthdays are coming up. Any plans for the fall? I'm not sure. Because I still have all this going on. Um, I have to wait 3 months, and then we're gonna do the expanders again. Stretching everything out again. We're gonna try to do the implants. We're gonna do it. We're we're gonna try again. You guys are welcome. I love hanging out with you guys. True crime podcast. I love watching the true crime the podcast. You have a good night too, buddy. I'm probably gonna sleep on my couch tonight because my friend's TV, I don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm gonna have to lay down in the living room and watch my TV in the living room. We will see if I'm able to get breast implants after 3 months. Lauren was, so Grandpa was 67. Lauren was his 25-year-old girlfriend. He liked the young ones. That's all I'm going to say. But go subscribe to Jess because we're going to be doing videos at her house tomorrow. It's pinned. My gynecologist, they want me to take out my ovaries. And I'm not ready for that. I did like Lauren. Yes, I did. Lauren was not 30. I don't know who told you she was 30. She was not 30. I was 30. She was younger than me. Sorry. They lied. Adam, I believe you. I trust you. I got you. Grey's Anatomy, I stopped watching it. Law and Order, I like Law and Order SVU. Lauren was shy, yeah, but there were times she would yell at Daddy. And then after Dad passed away, and T can deny this all she wants, but she was the one that found it. Needles, heroin needles in the bathroom. So, take it how you want it. Nope, she does not talk to any of us. She don't talk to me. I don't care to talk to her. You are a couple of years older than Lauren, it says. You may see that on, the Google thing. That's not true. She was like 25. Luke, what's up? And I've been on this thing for a long time tonight, and I got to get off here because it's 10:23, and I got to get some sleep. So, I was a psycho. I wasn't a psycho. I was raped. Sorry. Thanks, Cassie, for the Cash App. I love you, baby girl. I knew you had me by the end of the night. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not surprised either. I've been good. Yeah, I've been doing okay. Yep. But tomorrow, it depends on how many subscribers Jess has tomorrow if we go live on her channel when we cook, because we're cooking over there tomorrow. I forgave my brother Charlie for a good reason because he did nothing. It was his friend. Um, but like I said, I pinned Jess's thing in the chat below. Um, what time? Well, I'm going over there between about 4:30 and 5 in the morning for coffee. But we probably won't go live till in the afternoon sometime because we got to clean the snakes and stuff too. Hold on. So Bridge and Mike are moving to the new house together, and it's all just a front. Exactly. They're just waiting on the house to sell. Oops. Oh, my Whatnot order was shipped. Ha! I love Whatnot. I'm sorry. You should do a coffee with Jen segment. I did that with y'all a few times. I should do that again. That was fun. The cutting of Michael's foot was real. When he was a kid, absolutely. Yes. If I had $700, would you take that? I would. If you sent it to me, I definitely would. Absolutely. You think I'm going to deny money? No. Baby, I started buying Halloween stuff a month ago. The first time I felt the crisp. Okay. Can you do it at 4 o'clock p.m.? I have to work and I won't go to 3. I'm 41. Um, I probably won't be able to because tomorrow is what? What is tomorrow? Tuesday? I don't know. I think tomorrow's Tuesday. Okay, yeah, tomorrow's Tuesday. I have a doctor's appointment Wednesday. I have a doctor's appointment Tuesday. And I gotta go to school Friday. I got a doctor's appointment Wednesday. And then Thursday, I have school that evening. And then Friday, I see the post op surgeon. I won't forget about the chicken and rice. Me and Jess were talking about that today. He looks a lot like Daddy. He does. But guys, we've been on here for over 2 hours. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go to bed. Actually, I may look around on Whatnot a little bit. um, Charlie is not unforgivable, and anybody can be forgiven, except for Michael. Sorry, Antina. We'll talk about more stuff tomorrow. But we got to get rid of some snakes. So if you like snakes, we're getting rid of some snakes on Friday. We just got to figure out where we're going to do it. Yes, I'm addicted to Whatnot. um, I'm going to try to do a thing where where they pay me to do videos for them. That'd be kind of awesome. Kind of awesome, you know? All right, guys. Have a good night. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't listen to all the batshit crazy things you hear. I think you buy pallets from FedEx if you really want to do that. Karen Crisp, I want to. So I have to go to FedEx and buy pallets. If you can send me a message somehow, um, or something or whatever, I want to do that because I can make money. I can do that. Um, I don't know why Mike and PFB don't talk no more. It is not my business. Yes, he was, and oh hell no, laugh out loud. I'll look into that. FedEx pallets, okay. All right. They sell returned items that have been abandoned. So by the pallets, and then they send them to you, and then you go on Whatnot and sell them. Is that how that is? Yeah, I beat Mike in Monopoly. I'll look into that. Thank you, Karen. And Karen, thank you for that chair you got me. You got me quite a few things when I was going through my breast cancer, and T said that you didn't like me, and you've had some very harsh things to say about me, but I did not ruin that chair. I did use the chair, but it was when I went home from my surgery, it was all torn up, and I didn't do it. And that was a lovely chair. And I thank you for buying me that chair, and the things you did buy. It really helped out a whole bunch. I appreciate it. You never did what? Say those things about me? Oh, Charlie Kirk's wife just found out she was pregnant. Oh, that's really sad. No, I don't speak to her, Dan. Sorry. Okay. Well, thank you for clearing that up, Karen. I appreciate that. I really do. You're a great person, especially you've been in my life all night long. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go take some medication. Um, my friend has my pain medication that I just picked up today. Um, because me myself, I was an addict. I'm afraid to have it with me. Um, so he's keeping an eye on it for me. So on that note, good night, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. What size shoe are you? I am a 7.5. All right, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Bye bye.